Alright, so before you skip ahead, you guys got to hear this. So I've been hinting it for a few videos, probably a few weeks now, that I'm going to be doing a collaboration with someone super awesome, but I bet you didn't know Superjombombo, and it happened yesterday, guys, and I am so stoked. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, or you weren't able to watch it live, go over to his channel right now on YouTube, and it is there, the whole entire thing. He streamed it on YouTube, so it's there. I'm going to leave it in the cards right now. If I can, I think I can do a link on there. And I'm also going to leave it in the description below, so please hit that, because you guys got to see it. It's so cool. And if you haven't yet, which I know you have, everyone that watches my stuff, I'm assuming, knows who Superjombombo is, but if you haven't, subscribed to his channel as well. He's super awesome, and for his channel to even, or for him to even look at me and want to do a collaboration is just super cool, and he knows he doesn't have to do that kind of stuff, and it's just so cool of him. So man, thank you so much for giving me the time. And I wish I could have been less nervous, because as you could probably notice, you don't know me, but I mean, you probably know, like, because I was like stuttering a little bit and like didn't know what to say, and I was trying not to say stupid stuff, so I probably didn't talk as much as I should have. But dude, you're awesome, and I really appreciate it. I know you had to pretty much ignore your chat to hang out with me in the time, and the fact that you even gave me your exclusive time was just super cool of you, man. So much love, and thank you for everything. And if there's anything I can do for you, man, let me know. And thank you to everyone who followed and was in the chat. And I didn't get to respond to your messages for the same reason. One, I can't multitask, and two, I wanted to give him all my attention for the fact he's even taking the time to spend with me. So thank you to everyone who was there and spent the time. And if you haven't, go over there and watch that right now, because it was super cool, and so cool for me and this channel. You're just such a cool guy, dude. So thank you. And today, but first, let's drop that intro. Alright, so got the intro in, jumped to little things, but I know people skip through that thing, so I just wanted you to know about the collaboration, the awesomeness, and so much. And it's such a bummer too, because right after the stream ended, not right after, a few hours, I was sitting there with my wife, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just remembered all the questions I wanted to ask. I had like tons and tons of questions to ask, and didn't ask any of them because I was worrying about like not, you know, throwing up on camera or something crazy, because I'm like, this is live, there's a lot of people watching, and he's here, like oh no, I could say something fairly dumb right now. So it just was all, it was so much fun though, so much fun. But anyways, today is Peninsula CHIMPS, and I've been working on this for weeks, and it's a tough one, super tough, but I finally figured it out. I just really wanted this Apache Prime to work, because I tried a few stall strategies and it wasn't working for me. And Sooners actually was like, hey dude, this guy on YouTube posted the video of it, and I'm like, no, I wanted to do this so bad. So it like gave me the extra energy I needed, and I finally was able to beat this thing. And so we got, what was it? We got our Oben, we got no monkey knowledge, but it's chimp, so it doesn't matter. So before we begin though, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, leave those comments below, follow on Instagram and follow on Twitch. If you don't follow on Twitch already, you should, because you would have been notified that I went live with Superjombombo yesterday. So I'm probably gonna name drop that like 45 times here, just because I'm so stoked for the guy. They even let me do this, just so cool. And this whole entire journey, and like to think back in July was like, what, a couple hundred subs if that, and now it's like up, I just hit 7,000, guys. Actually right now, refresh it right before this video, hit 7,000. So it's just insane that all this is happening, and couldn't ask for like better experience, to be honest with you guys. So this is super cool. But what we just did, let me stop stuttering. I'm getting back my mode from yesterday pretty much. Okay, so he's on last, and I put him right at that little line right there, and that's what worked for me. That's the only thing I could find to work. It took me a few hours to even do that, right? And so then I figured, okay, let's throw another dart monkey, and this lasts you until this guy gets the airburst. That's my thing. Okay, so we're gonna leave auto start on, just because this thing kind of takes a while. We'll slow it down like before round 40 and things like that. There should not be any randomness in this strat. So I worked on it and worked on it and worked on it. As you can see, I haven't black border yet, so this is all in challenge editor. But I made sure, and I made myself a little cheat list here of like what we need to do. Oh, that's not the right one. But we're gonna get twin guns, okay? And then we're just gonna leave it on this guy until he gets airburst starts. There's nothing we can do in the meantime. We don't have money anyway, and we have no place to really put anything that's gonna help us. So you just kind of have to hold on to your grit, and let's get this going. But I have like, I wrote down tree on 63, tree on 75, tree on 78, 82, sabotage on 95, and sabotage on 99. And that's pretty much my cheat sheet. And the rest is all up here in my noggin, so I'm gonna drop it for you guys right now. But we're mainly gonna be rocking an Apache Prime. He's gonna be our main damage dealer, a downdraft heli, and of course none of these will be microed on my own. I'm going to let Pursuit do it. I know a lot of you hate on me for using Pursuit, but it works, guys. If I can knock out an advanced map with Pursuit, I mean, doesn't that kind of prove that Pursuit's pretty awesome? I know I couldn't do that good of a job. I would forget that I'm doing it, especially when I'm making a video. So definitely got to do this way. Now we're going to change it to strong. All right, because what's going to happen is if you kept it on last, it might work too, but I've had it lose. So I'm making sure that it's perfect and it works. That's what we're doing here. And yeah, so the next thing we're going to do though is we're going to buy 500. We're going to pay for this to get off, and a little surfing monkey's going to come up. It's pretty cool. And honestly though, I'm kind of nervous because I'm sure you guys have noticed, but if you play on mobile and PC, sometimes you'll get different results. I don't know why. It might be the frame rates or the way the balloons come out because of the frame rates, or who knows. I'm not that technical, but I do notice that like round 40 is going to be different. I know it will be. It always is. So I play it on my mobile, and that's where I make my strategies, like mainly, right? And then I come on and I do it on here for the final gameplay, and I'm like, why is this not working? And that's usually why. So it is what it is. So we're going to do that. And now we're going to grab a ninja because as you can see, it's already round 20. So we need something to pop those camo, or those camos in general. And now we're going to grab him and put him all the way to the right. Okay. Cause we're going to put some more stuff on here too. And then we're going to get ninja discipline and seeking shurikens and then sharper shurikens. And I have this thing down pat. So just do what I do and you'll be fine. Because like I just said to you, I have not blackboarded this on here on my thing at all. I've only done this in challenge editor. So that must mean if I can do it here, then you guys can do it your first time as well. Not as well, but you guys can do it your first time because this is obviously the way to do it. I'm trying to word what I'm trying to say, but if I can do it here the first time through actually on chimps, you guys should be able to do it no problem because I'm proving that it's not random because I have not done it yet on here, but I've got it figured out. Does that make sense? Okay. Now that we got advanced intel, you guys know that now he can see camo and he can see camo because of the ninja. So we'll do that. We'll go to double shot. And really the only problem we're going to have is those levels I mentioned, and then also round 40. So round 40 really upsets me because what'll happen is 99% of the time his totem's in an okay place, but if his totem stays where it's at right there, we might lose. And that kind of bums me out, man. It really does. But we'll get there and we'll knock it out. And let's do it. But who knows, guys. But I hope you guys can be able to knock this out because as the channel grows, I think you've probably noticed, like, I get comments on my older videos like tree stump on chimps and them answering questions for me because I think I asked something like noobish, like what is like the alchemist. I said something wrong, and I say a lot of wrong things in my videos anyways, but like you can tell I've actually learned a few things along the way along this journey the past few months, and that's all thanks to you guys. But it's just weird. So at this point, I hope this gets through right because it's not that random, and I hope everything works out. But let me know below, obviously, if you guys were able to knock this out. You should be able to knock it out. I don't see any problems, but we'll see. Okay, what we're gonna do now is we're going to get this guy up to, we're gonna go all the way to 1350. So what is that, the Berserker Brew? Yeah, we're gonna get Berserker Brew, and then we're gonna get Acid Pool and Faster Throwing. And then yeah, we'll do that. I think so. This is the one I have a little tricky with. So sometimes I'll get Caltrops before the 40, and sometimes I don't. And then I'll get my plane instead, or my helicopter, and then sometimes I'll upgrade him to triple guns. And each one has worked and each one has not worked. So I'm kind of like, which one should I do? But I think we'll be fine. Let's put him on strong though and do faster throwing. I'm starting to lose my breath, guys. I'm so like stoked, and I've had a lot of coffee, of course. But yeah, just have one right here. But I don't know if I can I put other brand of coffees in my drink? Someone told me once that it's not a copyright thing, but I feel like it is, so I'm not going to. But it's not my mug. It's like a different brand, if you know what I mean. So let's do that. And then I think what we're gonna do here is slow it down. Actually, let's do auto start off for 40. Oh, good thing we did because it was like perfect timing. So do we have any money to do anything? No, we do not. Okay, the only thing I would do is buy the helicopter. So what we're gonna do here, okay, see, this is why it might have been better to go a stronger stimulant before we get the Caltrops, because we probably would have had enough, right? The 600, no, not even, but whatever. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit play and then immediately hit the 1 key for your hotkey for this, or just click on it if you're on your mobile. Hit it right now. Oh, and there's no totem at all. See what I mean there? Crazy stuff, but it's fine. It worked out great because the brambles went up there. So if your brambles are like where this totem is now, you'll be fine. You should be fine, like I said, 99% of the times. I rarely die on 40. That's not the map where I die on. So you guys should be chilling. Okay, now we're gonna grab our heli. We're gonna put him as low as it can, like completely low, right there. Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna just kind of leave him on the track if you want to, but I know it's harder on mobile, so I didn't, because on the computer it's easy. I have my mouse, so it's super easy to micro with this guy. But on the mobile, it's definitely not. It's a kind of a pain. You have to drag along, and like, for instance, if you're controlling your helicopter and then you press the 1 button, you can do that on your PC, but on the mobile, you cannot hit that on the same time. So it's like, ugh. But we're gonna go all the way to razor rotors, and we're gonna get faster firing, or I think that's what it's called, but don't get the second one. I don't actually know the real reason, so if you're in the comments and you know why, they say it makes it fly faster, but that doesn't actually help. I don't know, but I've never done it since then, and it seems to be working just fine. And again, I'm sorry for this weird strategy, guys, but like my weird tone of voice, I feel like I'm like trying to catch my breath here like a big weirdo, but as long as we get through it, right? So we'll do this, do the 27 for that stronger stimulant. And yeah, we're pretty much chilling right now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait all the way till the Apache Dart ship. And eventually we'll get our tree, and that 2 levels, you know, and then we'll get our brambles down when we need them. But this is pretty much it. We're just gonna kind of sit around, hang out, and let it happen. And by the way, while we're just sitting here hanging out, guys, so there is a very important thing coming up, and I guess it's not really that important. Nothing beats yesterday, that's for sure. So not that important. But 10,000 seems to be on the horizon. I mean, there's always a chance the channel could just disappear, you know what I mean? Like something can happen and no one subscribes anymore, but it looks like it might be hitting 10K in the next not so distant future. And so what I'm going to do for that, because I have a video suggestions in the Discord, and if you guys, when we first started like the Discord, the rate was pretty cool. Like compared to subs, it was like 10%, which is pretty cool. It's like 10% of subs on YouTube subbed on Twitch, and I don't know if that's the case anymore, or not on Twitch, on Discord. But long story short, what we're going to do is for the 10K, I have a question and answer thing set up. Chewy just set that up for me. And so you can go in there and ask any question. And then the moderators and staff are going to go through and pick the best ones. And then on 10K, instead of doing like a normal video, what we're going to do is answer questions and answers. And some of you are like, dude, I don't care what your questions and answers are. I want to hear your balloons. And I totally understand that, because I would feel the same way. But but some people, that's cool, and I do want to answer questions, because I feel like at 10,000, like, if you guys don't know me by now, I'd like for you to know me a little better, I guess, just because like I spend a lot of time on here and you guys probably watch the videos, so it's like kind of cool to kind of let everybody know some stuff. So whatever questions you want to ask, obviously no personal information, because that would just be weird. So but just whatever you guys want to ask would be cool. And oh, sorry, that kind of scared me right there. And that'll be cool. So jump in the Discord, and if you haven't already, the link is below in the description, and just give a question. And you can only give one, I believe. I think that's how he has it set up. So just one question, and just make it good, and then hopefully it'll get chosen. And depending on how long the video will be, I'm sure it won't be crazy long, so I'll be able to fit in a few dozen questions, which is pretty cool. And who knows, maybe we might do it on stream, which would be cool. I'm gonna throw down a brambles. No, I don't need to, but we're gonna get Apache Dart ship in a second here. So let's keep it on slow for a minute till we figure this out. We have our tree, so you can put it down now just to be safe for a little bit, and then get your Apache Dart ship. There you go. This tree should last a good minute, but because he put it so high up, it might not. So that's the problem with the tree and where you place it. So a lot of these different levels we're gonna do here, these different levels, is you kind of want it in the middle, and that's the problem, and that's why you might lose if he throws it all the way at the top. But trust me, nobody has worse luck than me, so I don't see that being an issue for you. But we do need immediately some more camo, because right now it's just the alchemist. Well, not even the alchemist, he's just buffing the ninja. We have no camo lead. Now 59 is coming, so we need this one and that one. There you go. The only camo lead we have is the alchemist hitting the ninja, right? But we all know that's completely inaccurate. When there's someone else there to hit, he will hit it. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get jungle drums, and 59 will be a breeze. And then we're gonna grab an alchemist and make him super strong. I'm just yapping away this time, guys. This is crazy, but I'm so excited to beat this. Like, and normally I wouldn't do this on a Monday. Like, these are my Friday videos, but I felt like I wanted to do a big thank you to Superjombombo, and I didn't want it to be on like a half cash video for, like, you know, tree stump or something. I want it to be big. Like, I want, like, boom, you know what I mean? Something cool, like a give back, like, in case I don't even know what I'm thinking here, guys, but I just wanted it to be cool. So we're gonna do that, and then I think later this week I might do that, what is it called? The Axis of Power or something, where you get 3 tier 5 snipers on a map, which I thought was gonna be really easy. I just threw on some towers on cubism. I'm like, oh, this shouldn't be a problem. But then I did the math, and I was like, you really don't have much to work with. So you kind of have to think it through. So this guy's a 402, your heli is a 401, and this guy's a 20 or 220. Got your ninja up to a 402, and this guy's up to a 203. Okay, now that we got him, what we're going to do here is we're going to buy this off. Oh, is this 63? Throw down your tree. We don't want to have any problems. We got that first path, no problem, but like I said, we don't want problems, so we're not going to have any. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to grab another heli, and we're going to put him right here. Go. And grab your bananas, of course. And then grab quad darts and pursuit, bigger jets, IFR. And this one is going to be our downdraft. And so what this is and how it works, and I really want to do a video on that, but I just don't know how to do it without it being so long. But what I really want to show you guys is how to work challenge editor. So even me making all these videos, I barely started using it. I think it was on which one was it? It was a chimps video I did a couple weeks ago. That's the first time I actually used challenge editor how I should, and it was just crazy that all this time I had not known about it. Like Mastodon told me about it, but I never used it, and so now it's changed my life on this game, and it cuts my time down on strategies like by half. It's nuts. And so basically what happened was I put on challenge editor, I tried out this, failed, tried out this, failed, and then you just keep failing. And what happens is, and my way to do it is I try to go as long as I can with the towers without buying anything. Even if it's an obvious upgrade, I don't do it because I want to see how far I can make it with as cheap money as possible. And then once you die, you go, okay, what's the cheapest thing I can buy to make this work a little better? And you just keep going in like that over and over. And it does take time to make these, that is for sure, at least for me. I know there's people like, Josh can just do this in his sleep, but for me, it takes some time and I gotta like work it out. But when it happens and you feel so good afterwards. So this one is very much planned and it should be fine. I gotta make sure I'm doing it all right though. So this guy goes here. And we're gonna put him, what we're doing here is getting him as far to the left as we can, which is still ugly. But what he's gonna be is the Moab getter, because he's not gonna be able to hit balloons where he's at, unfortunately. So we're just gonna 0-1-3, and that will totally change the name of the game. And at one point, guys, like I had this entire thing, I had it with I think 2 frozen guys, right? 2 Arctic winds. And what I did was I had every tower in this game on that block. And what I did was I went back and forth, and I had the Kylie, not the Kylie boomerang, the Moab press. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, we're good. We're still good. You can put your tree down. That's fine. If I mess up this far, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Okay, now we're gonna get this guy up to 3240. But I had all the stalls. So the ice impaler, the bomb slowing down one, the sniper, the glue gunner. I had 2 glue gunners. I was just going crazy with stalls. And guess what? It worked. I made it all the way to 100, but 0 popping power. None. The bad just walked through. I even had a perma spike, walked through that. Like, oh, this is such a bummer. So long story short, I wouldn't recommend stalling it out like that. So then I was like, I need a power tower, and go to heli is my like thing, because on a straight path, not a straight, but a 1-lane path, he's so legit, and especially with his pursuit. I know sometimes it messes up, but that's what I'm saying here is like, I made it to work where it will never mess up, because there'll be the straggler every once in a while. But then when that happened, because I was on challenge editor, I kept redoing it until he stopped. So like, what tower can I put down to make him stop chasing that balloon? Okay, but 75 is coming up. And what else do I need here? We got this one. We got this one. I know I'm messing something up here, guys. Oh, I'm so stressed right now. All right. So you make it this far and you lose. You're just like, ugh. But let's see. The final towers would be that guy, and that guy. Oh, so we're chilling. Okay, so now what we're going to do is on 75, I need a tree. I have a little cheat sheet here that I made. Okay, so 75 needs a tree. I don't remember why. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to let it kind of roll through. And then when I feel like I need it, I'm going to use it. And that could probably be a terrible decision, but I think that's going to be how I do it. I didn't really leave myself good notes. It just says tree, 63, 75, 78, 82. Lame, I know. So we're going to do what we're doing. But by the way, guys, so I upgraded this guy, and I upgraded the downdraft, and that's it. We're rocking it all the way to 48,600 now. So we got to play it smart with our tree. So like I said, we're going to see if we can handle it on our own. Oh, it's the fortified. That's why I did that. So I'm going to tree right now. Yeah, get rid of that fortified. We don't want that here. Go home, fortified. Okay. Look at him go. I love that guy. So I don't know if we could have done it without it, but I know that I died. So if I told myself to put a tree, it's because I died in challenge editor. So the tree is making that non-existent. And there's no back-to-back levels that we need a tree. And so that's why it should be fine, because it'll give you time to regen and everything. So our next one that we need a tree is 78. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's because of that rush. So I'm going to throw it down second, or should I throw it down first? What do you guys think? I don't know, actually. We don't even have it enough for the first one, so I think I'll just knock it out. I'll probably cut it in half. How about that? Let's do it like when I feel like it. So like right now. There you go. So it didn't pop it. I still have some left over to pop the camos. And then, yeah, so as long as it doesn't break, you're going to have enough, because I know we can do it without it. I've done it without it, but then the tree just makes it more solid. And so as long as he doesn't break right now, we'll be totally fine for that other one. I really want to drink my coffee though. I'm kind of bummed right now. But it doesn't matter. So, okay, next is going to be 82. And we need a tree on 82. See what I mean though? See how they got really close? Super scary, right? So what I would recommend is, if you're patient and you don't mind doing it 75 times like I've done it, I would not use it that first time on 70, what was that? 78. I would just do it right at the beginning of the second rush. So wait, let the first rush come through. And the reason why is because the first rush isn't camo, and your Oben can help pop, and so can your glue gunner can help slow down. And yeah, and then the second one's a camo rush that you don't have as many towers. Like he can't help out, Oben can't help out, and your glue gunner can't help out. So that's when you throw down your tree and make sure it's all good to go. Because it looks like we would have lost if we didn't have the extra rest of that tree there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is wait for that 82, and we're gonna put the tree at the beginning, it says. Oof. The scary part's when we get to the sabotage, and the 99 is sabotage. It scares me because, like, you know what I mean? It's just scary, guys. I think we should handle 80 just fine though, right? Because what happens with the heli, and I'm sure you guys know, and the reason why everyone's or a lot of people are against pursuit is because if one ceramic or pink gets by him, he chases it around the entire map. And as you saw in 78, he let a tiny little rush get by him and starts chasing him down like a kid stole his candy, you know what I mean? And so it's just like, ah, and so that's why he gets a little bad rap. But that's why we have downdraft here to make that not happen. Because without downdraft, we just lost all those rounds, all of them, because he's very, very bad at cleaning up. So downdraft is like the mom coming in here is like, clean up your mess, Charlie. And that's how we're making this happen. But like I said, 82. Oh shoot, I needed a tree at the beginning. See, I already messed up, but we're gonna be fine now. And why I did that was so he could stop chasing. So we might lose this actually. Oof, that's ugly. Down a bramble too. Let's clean this up. I think we'll be fine, but it's just kind of scary because he's letting them get too far. And the more far he gets them, the less chance we have to pop them, but it looks like we're good here. Yes, thank you, downdraft. So if that doesn't prove to you that downdraft is amazing, I don't know what will, because that just saved us so much, so much. I wish there was a way to see how, like, not how much he pops, but his assist right now, because his assist is off the charts, which is really cool. And popping power, terrible. Assist, amazing, because without him, we would have died. So I'm pretty excited right now. Guys, this is so cool. We just need 8 more grand. And that's the worst part about building a strategy. So leave in the comments below if you guys build your own strategies. Let me know. I want to know if you guys mainly go off your own or how you build your strategy. Do you use the challenge editor? Do you use sandbox? Or do you just go at it hard over and over and over until you finally get it? You see what's going on right here? This is scary, guys. Scary stuff. But we can't use our tree because we need it for 85. So we're kind of just letting fate in our hands right now. Just letting it go. Yeah. Scary, huh? It looks like it works better on fast mode. So I'm going to try to put the tree... How do we want to do this? This is 2 Zomgas, right? I think we're going to try to let him pop one first, but if he throws it above it, it's going to get really bad. So I don't know. Okay, my phone's popping up saying potential spam. So why does it even let me call? I don't get that. I am going to put the tree up though. It does say to do it on 85, so I'm going to do it on 85. And then what we'll do here is we'll grab our Apache Prime, hopefully with enough to kill everything at the end. But the tree's actually helping us not get our 85, right? Or our 48,000. Okay, I'm just gonna hit fast mode because we got nothing we can do here. I put down a brambles just to help out a little bit, but hit that 600. Okay, there we go. That was right on the cusp. That happens every time. Don't worry about it, guys. You'll be fine. Okay, So now the next step here, team, is to... Okay. We need a sabotage supply line and a tree at 95. Okay, we have a few rounds for 95, so I'm going to do a couple things first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a sniper. We're going to put him in range of the tower, of course, and we're going to go all the way to main Moab. And that's going to help out a lot, obviously, and especially with those DDTs. But level 90 on its own is super easy, especially with those. I mean, DDTs are not that hard, especially when you have an Apache Prime. Like, he's a beast. The only problem is now we've kind of diluted our alchemist up here. Now he's helping a glue gunner and a sniper, which he doesn't need to really help. So that's kind of like on the downside here, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. Like I said, done this like 5 times. So if we're not fine, I'm gonna be really mad because I mean it's already at 90, and all I have left here is tree at 95 with a sabo and 99 sabo. Okay. And that's because obviously both DDT rounds are a little hectic. So we're gonna sabotage kind of like halfway through. So once it gets a little overwhelming and it kind of leaves the path of the, I'm gonna try to narrate as best as I can during it, but it's gonna get a little tough. So we'll just kind of work with that. Okay, we got our sniper. I need to think about what I'm doing here. I'm gonna get a sabotage right now. Put him just right here. We're trying to save some room now. So we're gonna go sabotage. And the reason why I get him first is because you might get a little nervous or might play a little different or a little random. You can always use it to help. It does not hurt to use it, right? And so if you need it, use it, you're good to go. I mean, we still have our tree though, so that Apache's not letting anything through. Super cool. Okay, so we got our sabo, or sabotage supply lines, whatever you guys want to call it. He's on first, right? So quick recap, we have all these, and hopefully you didn't skip through the video because honestly on this one, if you skip through it, I really don't see it being that easy. It's gonna be harder. I know shortcuts seem cool, but in this particular one, it's gonna make things way more difficult. Okay, now what our second to last tower is going to be shattering shells for that 98. Like, we're not gonna beat 98 without it. I tried everything, does not work. So we're gonna grab this guy, we're gonna put him right here and put him right up at the front, all the way down, right? So we've seen $11,880. Let's put him more up front too. Let's get those things burning off quick. Let our Apache start attacking those things. Okay, 95 is coming, and you will see the DDTs start to overwhelm us. At that point, that's when we throw our sabotage down. And so get your finger ready. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit here, and I'm also going to replace my tree just in case, because we want to make sure. I think the tree can take most of them on his own. So what'll happen is the tree will take a big chunk, and once they kind of break down through him and it gets a little overwhelming, we'll drop our sabotage. Let's drop our brambles too. Is Open already at level 20? That's my man. He's coming in clutch. Okay. Okay, so get ready. It's coming out pretty soon here, I think. Right. Okay, so see, the sniper's helping, the glue's helping, the tree's doing a lot, and as soon as it breaks this tree and gets through, we will sabotage, even if we might not even need to be honest. Sometimes you get lucky. But my gosh, this is awesome. Look at this go, guys. So cool. It just feels so good when it comes together. I'm so excited. But okay, so didn't even need the sabotage. That's how you rock that. Okay. So all we need now is a sabotage on 99, guys. We are chillin'. I mean, you might need to use on 96 if you want to, but I don't see it being a problem. As soon as we get the shattering shells, we're super chillin'. 11,880, there we go. And now all these things are not fortified anymore. The band-aids are gone, their boo-boos are exposed, and we are going to knock them to the moon. Okay, now last tower, but least, of course, is going... Oh, I totally... Oh my god. The worst part about this entire strategy, like no joke, the worst possible part is this part. We're cutting it so close, like it's scarier than all be out, guys. But like, you don't understand, like I'm not hyping it up or making it sound like it's worse than it is. It's terrible. It's very terrible. So what's gonna happen is this thing's gonna pop his tail like right here at this crack around there, and we have to literally come through and pop it right before it touches the nose. And I really don't know where he actually exits and you lose, so it's going to be a little bit of a wing. So just kind of roll with me, and hopefully we don't die, because we totally could, and we're going, oh my god, on 100. Wouldn't that be terrible? Oh my gosh, it could happen though. I mean, I've seen a lot worse. I've done a lot worse. But we're on 98. Do we need something here? No, we don't need it. We're cool. Okay, 99 is going to be treacherous, as we all know. Let's get this guy to start helping out. I don't need to buy anything else with him. Okay, I didn't buy anything else at this point. I just called it a day. But I think I am gonna, like, we're gonna have a few extra bucks left. I'm thinking something else to help, like, you know, damage that Moab or the bat at the end. I think would be kind of cool. And we do have room on this guy, so maybe like I mean, anything will help. We just need to pop faster. Let's see. I don't know. Let's just do 99 first. Forget about it. I'm gonna put my tree down, of course. That's a good spot for it in the back. I'm gonna put down my other thing here, and then as soon as it gets overwhelming, that's when you're gonna drop your sabotage. So like right now. We probably could have beaten it without it, but I don't want to mess around with that. So that's it. So that is 99, guys. That is 99. We will have, hopefully this. Oh, no. Okay. I thought I used first strike. That scared me. My finger used sabotage. So we're good. We're not going to use sabotage for a while. We have 4 grand to buy something. I mean, let's just grab another ninja. Who cares? Doesn't really matter. I think it's going to do anything at this point. We'll just, yeah, seeking shuriken's cool. Caltrops, cool. All right, cool. We're going to start attacking this thing. And remember in my old video, I don't remember which one it was, but what I said was to start using, we're going to target this guy too to make it a little easier. As soon as his back tail opens, we're going to count 3 of this guy's missiles. So 1, 2, 3, and hope that he's not out the door yet. And that's how we're going to handle this. That is the only way I know to do it. And that's hopefully what's going to help us win. We're going to keep him on fire this whole time. Hopefully that'll help. And kind of chase him a little bit. Our sabotage will not be ready, so get your finger on 4 to be ready. I'm so scared right now, guys. Like, you have no idea. Okay. Okay, get ready. All right, so there we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, and you did it. Okay, cool. So you saw the bombs come out, that little dude at the end, the first strike. We just got 900 bucks. So if you guys want to know how to make money, it's beat the levels, right? And so you watch those things come out. I'll show you on this one. We'll probably lose right off the bat. But when this guy goes 1, 2, 3, that's how you do it. And you just rock it, get it over with. Seriously, just pop those things. What are you doing? All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, and that's how you time the bat as soon as his back tail opens. And that gets really, really scary and nerve-wracking, but we did it, and I did not think I was gonna be able to do it on the camera the first time, so I'm pretty stoked. Like, it wasn't the first time, but it's the first time I made it through a chunk of it. Usually I lost in the beginnings, which is totally fine. I'm totally cool. But I thought it was Monday. Let's go big or go home. Superjombombo gave me a chance to shine, and it was really, really cool. So I thought, hey, let's make a cool video for Monday. So thank you guys so much. It was a 30-minute video. Are you kidding me? That's really long. But you know, guys, you guys are amazing. My whole entire community is amazing. I get nothing but great comments, and you guys are just so cool. So again, we hit 7,000. The Discord's huge. Jump in there, and please leave your questions for the 10K question and answer thing. Any questions you guys want that are appropriate. Don't be weird, and don't be inappropriate. But anything else you guys want to know, like anything, I don't even know. I don't ask myself questions. So whatever you guys think. And that'll be kind of fun. And that'll be, like I said, for the 10K. We might do a 10K giveaway. I just don't know what it would be, because we did that shirt giveaway, and only 3 people actually responded back. So I think I only gave away like 3 out of 6 shirts. So what are you gonna do? But so yeah, that was super cool. And this blackboarded Peninsula Chimps. And thanks again to Superjombombo and everybody in the stream. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good day.